Alright, let me line it up. Let's see. Looks like we're about 1 second ahead on the video than the actual recording itself. 1 second ahead. Trying to do this as best as I can without risk of a timer. Okabe and Kurisu are talking, so we're back with more Steins Gate commentary. He's talking about all the world lines, converge and diverge. He drifted. He reached the one he wanted to be on. You are sitting here with me. Mayurii is working at May Queen. He can't ask for any more. If she wasn't so much of a tsundere, but I don't know, tsundere. Kind of nice as well. Did he say he wanted to get to know her on this world line? Assistant. So after this part, we'll be halfway. Just wondering what he says is true. If countless world lines exist, it's hard to believe that only you retain memories of them. Reading Steine. The minor inconsistency with the video and the hitting the play button is I think the recording takes a second to get going. It must be something like that. A second, half a second to a second and a half or so, and that makes it just ever so minor inconsistent. Alright, so in other world lines she might not have sewn up his coat, or has before. Deja vu. Anomaly, overlapping short-term memory and long-term memory. So she stitched up his lab coat. So here they're introducing us to the deja vu bit. Memories of multiple world lines. Memory anomalies. Temporal misplacement. Confirmed a different world line occurrence. Memory I had acknowledged as deja vu. I've gotten deja vu a couple times recording this. The whole Steins Gate thing. She plans to write a paper on it after she gets back to the States. Experiment loving girl. He digs her. He so digs her. She throws the lab coat on back to him, and he's gone. He's gone. That had me so confused the first time I saw this movie. Or just shocked or something. I can't really remember. The series had me confused, but Daru started Future Gadget Lab. Kurisu runs back there. Something's wrong. Where is he? That guy. We were at the laundromat and he's gone. And suddenly he's gone. The guy who's always here. Yeah, this just had me. How did they forget? Ruka? No. Chigao. Faris? Kiryu? That lab member 001. 001 is vacant. Essentially, Okabe has been erased from the world line. That soundtrack. The lab coat's hers when she was giving it to Okabe. Why was I in a panic? No, stay in a panic. She doesn't even remember. She can't even remember, so she's gonna forget. The first moment I felt something was out of place. Yeah, a whole the dude who likes you disappeared. Something I thought existed wasn't there anymore. It's definitely something, but I don't know what it is. Something fell off, like the world was fake. Uneasy, memory manipulation, feeling. Wondered if it was delusion. Feared she was going crazy. No, you're onto it. You're definitely onto it. Man, that would be bizarre. Have a person disappear and know you were just seeing them, but then you don't remember who they are or anything. Mind-boggling. That would be tricky. A week later, just as that uncomfortable feeling was fading, she recognizes her fork. A clue emerged. My fork. She remembered somebody gave it to her. Her in just a shirt, not pants. I think that's a bit of fan service there. She looks through her notes. She looks through everything for information. She found it. Her notes. Cell phone, microwave oven, SERN. She's remembering the voice that told her. She's contacting Daru. Mushy mush. He's in his super afterglow state. Daru knows about SERN. He was solo hacking SERN. Even without Okabe? He's not sure why. She's gonna go to the lab. There's some fan service. So she's putting her studies together. Cell phone, SERN, everything. There she goes, runs off. She didn't... Yeah, you need to put some outfit on. Not like that. Jeez. Don't... She ran out of her hotel room without pants on. I'm gonna have to rewind to that fan service. I mean... So here it is, just like from the show. She's embarrassed about cosplay, and everything is like from the show with the time leap machine, and they finished the time leap machine. Zawa Zawa. LHC hacked from SERN. Compressed brain signals, send them to the past. Mayurii putting them on. I was worried in the show that Mayurii would accidentally time travel back. So they remember the future by sending it to the past, the memory. That would be bizarre. Even though they use the same time travel concepts as in the series, the movie does a decent job. My thing with it is it doesn't encompass all that Steins Gate was. It's nice in the meantime, though, a thing. Mayurii, why do you always buy Dr. Pepper? She's alluding towards something's not right. She thinks somebody will drink it. Nobody there drinks it, though. Something's off. Something is definitely off. I forget what she said to Daru, but she's just confirming with them that something is definitely off. Yeah. Something's missing. Dakara. Kurisu's going to use the time leap. If I'm able to use this machine to go back, I might seriously alter the world by changing the past. But I can't leave the situation as it is now. All this time travel stuff, I'm telling ya. Gotta like write every little detail down of what every little thing changes. That's the only way to stay on top of this kind of stuff. Past 48 hours. Oh, he's remembering the other world line. They don't even know it, but they say things from other world lines. She's gonna track down. She's gonna time leap and track and find out what was wrong. She doesn't want them to use it. Did they change the look of it a little bit from the show? That looks different. Alright, so Kurisu is going back. So her not remembering memories get sent back to when she remembers. So they're back at the barbecue. That would be bizarre though. Very bizarre. Remembering who it was and remembering that you forgot. She's looking around at the familiars. Faris, who was looking at Daru's eyes while she was cooking, and he was finding that hot. She looks over, and Okabe is there. Doshita no? Why did I forget about him? So she knows it was him. It was like he never existed. He disappeared. Daru calls himself the founder of the lab. Nya. Then how does she remember now? If he technically disappeared again, she went to the future, that would be her. I don't know. She looks back again and he's back. So that was when he was tripping out on other world line type stuff. Oh, thank goodness. Kurisu gets a phone call. Looks like your time leap was successful. I had 1 minute to spare. I wasn't watching the time. This is so tricky. Having to do commentary on that as well. Suzu. Yeah, it's Suzu. Suzu and Kurisu are going to meet and talk about Okabe. The problem with Okabe. In order to be able to speak to you, Kurisu, I needed you to become an observer of this world. By time leaping into the past, you were able to acknowledge the disappearance of Okabe Rintaru. Kyouma. Looks like the timer's only 1 second ahead right now. I came from the future with the time machine built by the future you. Goodness. We're just about to stop though. Hard to believe. Steins Gate World Line is a great danger to Okabe. Alright, we gotta stop there. Alright, we're at the 15 minute. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more of the Steins Gate movie commentary. Sai Kanguru. Anyhow. And if you want to join the cool clan, feel free to subscribe. Other than that, take her cool. Alright, welcome back to a commentary on Steins Gate. So, the R world line, Okabe's on. Fractional difference off the one they're currently on. So Suzu and Kurisu are talking about the problem with Okabe. The convergences of Shina Mayurii and Mikis Kurisu's deaths are so intertwined with the world line. The R world line is just next to the twirling world lines of whatever. So it's overloading Okabe's reading Steina, and he keeps leaping to the R world line. It's as though he's never existed. Okabe confronts them. He was listening. That's why he's getting vertigo. Part-time soldier. Haha. She doesn't even know. Not on this world line. Not a part-timer or a soldier in this world line. And he disappears. But they're all kind of talking there. Now he's back. She goes to comfort him. He's really being messed with. How are they going to fix this? Let me see. He's told he disappears. In everybody's mind. Looks like the recording itself is just a fraction of a second behind. So we're very close. Fluctuations. Memory cannot be controlled. So we got this part and then two more parts left of the movie commentary. Just for the smaller file sizes, I guess. Okabe experienced the strongest emotions on other world lines. They remain in his memory. So it's overpowering the same content, but it's overpowering the real world. Man. Seem like dreams of other world lines, but memories that are real when they shouldn't be. Suzu came from the future to save him. Is to go to the past with the time machine to save him. He wants her to return to the future and destroy the time machine. He doesn't want it to exist. He wants it destroyed. Kurisu is objecting. She built the time leap machine. Okabe is upset that she time leapt. He's being really aggressive about it. This is so messed up. There's so much at stake. Itayo. He was being a little too rough with her. If she doesn't do something, he'll vanish. See, it's like the opposite of Steins Gate. With Steins Gate, it was him who he had to fight for her and Mayurii, and now it's she has to fight for him, and he's being so honorable about it, willing to sacrifice himself just so that nobody else gets hurt or involved or messed up as well. A change in the past always affects something else. Not in a way that's convenient. If you save someone, you will lose someone. Dreams you fulfilled won't exist anymore. Your long-held desires will be snatched away, eradicated, and when the change you hoped for doesn't happen, you will have to keep facing that inescapable reality again and again and again and again. Do you realize the pain of continuously repeating that while bearing the responsibility for all those losses? Do you understand the fear of losing your humanity after it wears you down? Demo. He doesn't want the past changed. No one knows the future. The past cannot be undone, that people can accept all sorts of pain, adversity, cruel accident, yet still move forward. Then what are you going to do, Okabe? You'll disappear. And the love angle, she likes him, he likes her, they care about each other, and they push this, that there's a scenario where they got to give one of each other up, and that can't happen. They got to find a way. They got to find a way to fix it. She doesn't want him to disappear or to forget about him. I think he said that he doesn't care. He just wanted her and Mayurii to live on. He saved both their lives. And thus he has to sacrifice himself. Soundtrack. She's following him. Tsundere. She's just heading that way. Her toe-to-tail's not that way. Dun 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 dun. Is he gonna confront her? He warns her. When he disappears, folks will never think I existed. But since you came here with a time leap, you may still remember me. Reading Steiner, everybody has it a bit. Since you leapt through time, you may have it more so. He commands her to forget. Soundtrack time. Dun 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 dun. He wants her to pretend that he was never real. He never existed. She'll have no one who will understand her in remembering Okabe. She cries. Kurisu. You have to exist. She latches onto him. She wants him to do the same for her as she did for him. Stay by her side. She doesn't want to suffer alone. Disappearing by herself. Or himself. That's too selfish. He comforts her. How can he say all that stuff with a plain face? Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. He gives her a kiss. Now she'll remember it that more. Him telling her to forget about him. And yet, so much pain there, but yet she gave him a kiss back, so 2 kisses. Okabe didn't contact her after that. Nothing. She didn't either. Didn't know what to say to him. Couldn't say anything. She thinks he felt similar. There she is in her hotel. I think we're in shorts. She's just staring at the phone. She gets a message. Goodbye from Okabe. Come on. That's not cool. Baka. Exactly. Baka. Baka mania. That would be an interesting concept for something. Baka mania. I don't know what it would be, but Doshite yo. She thinks she's the stupid one. She's running to find him. She cares about him too much. He's at the lab. Dr. Pepper colored cosplay. Yeah! Embodiment of intelligence. Daru. Daru. Okabe's being his typical self. Yep, she's running after him to see him again, one last time. She must see him. No way I can forget you. Excuse me. I've known you for a long, long time. And I've loved you for a long, long time. Can't get it straight on. There we go. Always, always, always. Uh-oh, he's suffering. Suffering the world line. Shut up, stomach! Now is not the time. Oh, and we're so close to the end of this part. Good thing I checked. I keep almost forgetting. He calls out to her. Oh, and that mimics the show as well. That's the same moment, only in reverse. He disappears instead of the world line switching. He left the world line. She was just about to say that she loves him, and he disappears. Up your nose, you guys. Come on. Why do you torture us like this? Come on. So they clean up the Dr. Pepper he was holding. We got 1 minute left. Where is he? That guy. He was just here. He was just there. So she does forget him again. That guy. You know. The founder of the lab. He's always here. Daru. It's happened again. She has to go back in time again. She has to time leap again and figure it all out again. She's being tortured. Her memories She's crying and she said his name. Kneels down and cries, breaks down. Daru. Ooh. Shoot, we went over the time. Alright. Dang it. Well, we'll start it off at the proper time next time. We went just 11 seconds over, but we'll start it at the proper time next time. We were at an hour 11, and we should have just ended it at an hour. Whoops. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Steins Gate movie commentary. And if you want to join the cool clan, feel free to subscribe. El Sai Kanguru. Take her cool.